The connection between your gut and brain is more profound than you might think. Scientists are discovering that the gut, often called the second brain, communicates with your central nervous system, influencing everything from mood to mental health. They transplanted the gut bacteria of a depressed human into a healthy mouse. Within days, that mouse started showing signs of anxiety and depression. No changes in environment, no trauma, just different gut microbes. So, now here's the question you were never taught to ask. Are your thoughts really yours? Because there's growing evidence that what lives inside your stomach, your gut, might actually be influencing your brain more than your brain is influencing you. And if that sounds like science fiction, buckle up, because we're only just scratching the surface. For years, doctors believed mental health was purely about brain chemistry, serotonin, dopamine, neural connections. But in 2024, neuroscientists made a discovery that changed everything. 90% of the body's serotonin isn't made in the brain, it's made in the gut. Let me repeat that. The feel-good chemical that affects your mood, your sleep, your appetite, is mostly produced below your neck. And guess what? Your gut is connected directly to your brain by a literal information superhighway, the vagus nerve. It's like a backdoor channel between your intestines and your thoughts. And here's where it gets weirder. When researchers cut off the vagus nerve in mice, symptoms of anxiety disappeared, even if their gut bacteria was imbalanced. But when that connection was restored, the anxiety came flooding back. So what does that mean for you? Have you ever felt irritable, foggy, unmotivated, without knowing why? Maybe you blamed stress, lack of sleep, a bad day at work. But what if the real reason was breakfast? Or worse, what you've been feeding your gut for the past 10 years? Most Americans eat a diet high in processed food, sugar, and seed oils, all of which have been shown to damage gut microbiota. And when your gut gets inflamed, it doesn't just affect digestion, it sends inflammatory signals to your brain, distorting your emotions, your focus, even your sense of identity. Most Americans eat a diet high in processed food, sugar, and seed oils, all of which have been shown to damage gut microbiota. And when your gut gets inflamed, it doesn't just affect digestion, it sends inflammatory signals to your brain, distorting your emotions, your focus, even your sense of identity. That's right. You might feel off and not even realize it's because your gut bacteria are starving. In fact, new studies suggest that people with depression and anxiety have drastically different microbiomes than those who don't. And here's something chilling. Some gut bacteria can actually manipulate your cravings, just to survive. They make you crave sugar, processed food, anything that helps them thrive, even if it destroys you in the process. So the war isn't just in your mind, it's inside your body, right now. But what are we doing about it? Most people take a pill and hope for the best. Antidepressants, sleep aids, ADHD meds, but if the root cause is microbial, you're not treating the fire, you're just shutting off the smoke alarm. And here's the thing, this is not your fault. No one teaches you about this in school. No one tells you that a single round of antibiotics could wipe out your healthy gut flora for months. Or that stress, yes, even emotional stress, can actually change your microbiome composition. But now that you know, you have a choice. Because this isn't permanent, your gut can heal, and when it does, your mind often follows. It starts with what you feed your body. Fermented foods, prebiotics, fiber, real unprocessed meals, not some expensive detox, not another pill, but consistency. People who've made this shift report sharper, thinking deeper, sleep, more stable moods. They feel like themselves again. Imagine waking up with energy, not anxiety, Feeling focused, not foggy. Taking back control, not just of your body, but of your mind. Because here's the truth. You're not broken, you're just out of balance. And the solution might be closer than you think. It's not in your head, it's in your gut. It's not in your head, it's in your gut. So if this resonated with you, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Have you ever felt like your emotions didn't make sense, and now you're starting to see why? You might not be crazy. You might just be outnumbered by trillions of microbes that want to decide how you feel. Take back control, start with your gut, and let your mind finally breathe. So here's something simple you can do today. At your next meal, skip the ultra-processed stuff, and add just one gut-friendly food. Greek yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, even a banana. It might seem small, but it's the first signal to your body that change is coming. If this video made you think differently, tap like. If you want more practical, science-backed content like this, hit subscribe, and tell me in the comments. What's one thing you're going to change in your diet this week, just for your gut? Because this isn't about perfection, it's about reclaiming control, one bite at a time. Your mind is listening. Start feeding it right.